while speaking some vocabularies I am not getting points. So how to how can I get that? So sometimes if I read newspapers, we can get also in some vocabularies. So I can convert into my that English language to my native language. Then I can understand that, and oh yes, I can use this vocabulary in this type of situation. So that's what I'm using and reading newspaper now. Yeah,
Hmm.
yes. I sometimes not understanding the vocabulary. Just I go to my Google Translate and convert into my native language. I can understand easily. Yes, this is the situation. So this is the point. Oh, I can use this vocabulary in this condition. So while speaking with someone, I utilize that word for learning.
Hmm. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. I'm very well. Thank you so much for asking. What about you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm also good. Thank you for asking. So, since we are meeting first time, please introduce yourself, then we will start our conversation.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, first of all, I would like to say you thank you so much for your connecting to me. Yeah, my name is Sangappa. I am connecting from Karnataka. So right now, currently, I'm staying in Bangalore. If I talk about my qualification, I have completed diploma in mechanical engineering. If I talk about my family, I have 7 members in my family. Me and my wife. I have blessed with 3 kids and my parents. So if I talk about my hobbies, I love to watch YouTube channels and YouTube conversations. And news channels like NDTV, Republic TV, and I love to read newspapers like Deccan Herald. If I talk about my strength, I am a good speaker and hard worker. That's all about me, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. So, would you like to know about me?
Yes, yeah, ma'am, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you know, my name is Priyanka. I belong to Uttarakhand, but right now I live in Gurugram, Haryana. And I have done masters in finance and marketing. Recently, I qualified UGC NET exam. I'm running a YouTube channel also where I'm uploading conversational videos. Whatever I'm learning, I love to share with people so that people can also learn from my videos. So, I love talking to people, and reading books is also my hobby. So these type of things I'm doing in my life. Yeah, that is all about me.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Very happy to hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me, why are you here on Skype application?
Yeah,
For
ma'am.
your, yeah,
Yeah.
I know you are for your English, but why? Why you want to improve your
Yes,
English?
yes, ma'am. I'm a beginner, so I want to improve in this language. I have to enhance my communication skill. So I have to enhance my vocabulary skills and communication skills. So that's what I am learning this language past 2 months. So this language is global language. Presently illiterate people also speaking English very well in the metropolitan cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, Kolkata, and all. So we have graduate persons. Why can't we speak this language with fluency? So that's what I have started this language, ma'am, for learning. Yeah.
We're learning this language since 2 months. So how do you feel now? Are you
Yeah,
able to
yeah, it's
gain
better, ma'am.
confidence?
It will. Yeah, I hope within 3 2 months I hope that I will learn. I can get to fluency, ma'am.
Have you used any paid application?
Which one, ma'am?
Uh, there's so many applications like
Yeah,
Clapingo, English
yeah,
Carry, Ace
yeah, ma'am.
Fluency.
No, no, no. Apart from this Skype application, I'm using Eyebrow and Sparky. These two applications I'm using. So earlier times Sparky was using after on 15 days. I have deleted. Only right now I'm using Eyebrow application only. Apart from this Skype is using this application, ma'am.
Okay. How's your
Yeah,
day look like?
yeah, it's very difficult, ma'am, because right now I'm working in government department. I don't have time to practice this language. So I have to work at least. Actually, my office time is 8 hour, but if I reach to my office, it's require 1.5 hour morning time, and again evening time 1.5 hour requires. So if I departure my home at 6:45 at the morning time, so I should be reach at office. I should be in the office around 8 o'clock. So after 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, evening 5 o'clock, my office time is there. The time I don't get time to practice this. So once I reach to my home, it requires around 1.5 hour time. So that time I utilize my this time to practicing by coming in the bus. So like that time I use conversations and watch some conversations. If time, someone is available, I speak with that person also by audio call. So once I reach to my home, I read newspaper. If I get any vocabulary difficulties, I note down in my notebook and I use that vocabularies in conversations, ma'am. So like this, this is my routine time and practicing, utilizing my time here.
So you love reading newspapers. Some people don't like reading newspapers. So how did you develop this habit, reading
Yeah,
newspaper?
because I want to learn this language. So many platforms are there. So we are using a Skype application here. While speaking, some vocabularies I am not getting points. So how can I get that? So sometimes if I read newspapers, we can get also in some vocabularies. So I can convert into my that English language to my native language. Then I can understand that, and oh yes, I can use this vocabulary in this type of situation. So that's what I'm using and reading newspaper now. Yeah, yes, I sometimes not understanding the vocabulary. Just I go to my Google Translate and convert into my native language. I can understand easily. Yes, this is the situation. So this is the point. Oh, I can use this vocabulary in this condition. So while speaking with someone, I utilize that word for learning. Yes.
But in my case, I don't like reading a newspaper. I love reading books only. I don't know why I feel bored when I read
Yeah,
newspaper.
you know.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, here I can get a 2 points here. See, I can understand present current appearance also. I can get here, and I can understand the vocabulary also. Two things I get from newspapers. So that's what I am using newspaper.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That is true. Like.
some people are saying that you have to read stories books. Yes, that's also okay. But we can understand there in that stories we can understand that story moral of the stories, so we can get some knowledge from the stories also. But we read newspaper, we can know about the world, and we can understand about the state's condition and our India's condition, what is happening right now. So
Yeah.
and sometimes we can easily understand that situations also. So that's
Yeah. And
very,
simultaneously, you can learn this language.
yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have any question for me?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question, ma'am. How did you learn this language, and why it is necessary for you?
For me, yeah,
Yes.
English is must for everyone because of this language we can connect with people. It is a intermediate language. We cannot connect. Like if I want to connect with anyone who is living outside from India, so we can connect easily with the help of this language. And how did I learn this language? I have started my learning journey last year. It's been 1 year, yeah. So I started from speaking. I listened to a lot of content and then I started speaking. So from speaking and these type of conversation also helps me. So yeah, this is how I learned. It is a very simple journey, I would say. What
Very
about
nice.
you?
Yeah, you are speaking very well, ma'am. Yeah, you have how long you have been taken, ma'am, for this learning?
It's been 1 year.
Yeah, but you are speaking very well. Very nice speaking, and I have motivated from you also.
Yeah, it is just because of practice. I do practice every day, listening, reading, writing, and speaking. These four things I'm
Yeah,
doing.
apart from this speaking, any I mean tricks are there for enhancing our communication skill, ma'am?
I think we should try to listen as much as we can. Like, if you want to become good at this language, so you have to listen to native speakers. Then only you will be able to speak like them. If you
Yeah,
listen to like only Indian people who are not able to speak very good English, so you will learn that accent, that language only, that much English only. But if you follow some native speakers, so your English will enhance day by day. And practice is important. Do practice every day. Like when I used to learn this language that time, I used to have three, four sessions in a day with strangers.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have to put more effort for learning this. Then only we can learn. Without
But
practicing,
because
without
I'm
like
always
hard
doing,
practice,
but for you, this much time, I think you don't get this much time.
yeah, it's necessary, ma'am. Yeah,
Yeah.
before, yeah, when you drop the message, I was speaking with someone. So
Yeah.
that's what I denied your call. Very sorry
Uh,
for. Yeah,
okay. Anything else would you like to share about you?
yeah. Please give any topic and we can discuss about that, ma'am. Then we can get a new vocabulary from that thing. We can enhance our vocabulary.
Mhm. So tell me three things about you which you feel you are grateful for.
Once again, I repeat it, ma'am.
Okay, tell me three things for that you for which things you feel grateful. Whatever you have in your life, you feel grateful for these three things. So tell me.
Yeah, I am not. Yeah, please you tell, ma'am. Yeah,
Like for example, you would say my family. I am feeling grateful because I have a good family,
yeah,
parents. You
yes.
have a good job. You can say like this also.
Actually, we are to very grateful to my parents because my parents are sacrificing their lives for us. So they are always thinking for us. My son has to be in like this. He has to he has to work hard. He has to be he spend his life in good condition. So they are always from our childhoods. They are thinking about us and they are giving they are sacrificing their lives whole lives so that's what we have to grateful to my parents you know there are most of the happiness also spoiling for us so that's
Yeah.
what we have to sacrifice them and one more person if I want to say about a teacher teachers are also they are most of the times are spending with their students they are sometimes some of the good teachers are neglecting their families for their students so I have to yeah, in this conversation I want to say uh, very thank you so much for our all of our teachers also uh, and I can say about teachers and my parents ma'am. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think now we should wrap up the session because I have some urgent work. We will connect again with a new topic. So
Yes.
thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.